just putting some lip balm on.
Oh, for God's sake, you and your toenails, now you're putting lippy on. What's happened?
Hold on, wait. Do I look good?
Hello, people. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
And welcome to your Friday's edition of Swift Half, which basically is it's a little Swift Half of our 2 Pints pod, a little story or a little conversation, just to whet the appetite before the weekend.
It's just basically like the pod, but a little short bit.
That's it. Anyway, this week on our 2 Pints pod Swift Half, I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
There's a guy. His name's James Howells.
James Howells.
Have you heard of James
I
Howells?
haven't heard of James Howells. Tell me about James Howells.
James Howells is going. He's a Welshman, and he's basically going through a bit of a battle at the moment on a landfill site because what he wants it excavating, because he had a hard drive that got thrown away, and it had £500 million worth of Bitcoin on it.
Oh shit!
So he's trying to get them to excavate it, and they're saying no. So
wow.
Yeah, 8,000 Bitcoins he had on it.
Wow.
So it was one swap valued over £500 million. So unfortunately, Howells is pleading with the Newport Council. Has fallen on deaf ears, and they continue to refuse his demands for an excavation project to take place. Sadly, this means Howells may never recover his buried treasure.
Oh shit! Just give them $1 million each.
Well, I was thinking
that's the way to get around the council.
Do you know what I would do? I'd find someone with a lot of money and say, right, let's just buy this site, right? Because there's $500 million in there.
Yeah.
And then when we find it, I'll give you your money back. The problem is if you don't find it, you want it.
£500 million.
Yes.
That's £500 million.
Yeah. Even if say like a Bitcoin has dropped a bit, it might be worth 400 million.
Still,
Still worth it, innit?
This is Bitcoin. It might be worth 35 quid now. You never know.
Much. But what I'm saying is,
oh
do
God.
you know that I was thinking as well is imagine the realisation. It's not like when your missus has thrown out some food.
Where's me? Yeah. Hey, I had half a croissant here. Babe, how many times? Don't throw something away without asking me. Can you imagine?
It's half a croissant.
Imagine.
I've done that as well.
I was saving that.
I was done that. I threw that. I was like, hang on. I'd not finished eating it. I was going to go back to it later.
I've always been terrible with. It's like I threw your cup of tea away. Why? It was cold. I was going to stick it in the microwave. I've got to make a whole other one now. Fuming. Yeah. Can you imagine if it wasn't him that threw it away, but somebody else? I wonder how it got thrown away.
That's the thing. It must have been a clear out of his computer while he's not been there, or thought he doesn't use that anymore.
That's even worse. It's probably while he's been away on holiday.
Well, he would have. I think he would have known. He would have had £500 million sat on it.
Do you know what, babe? Good news. I've tidied everything up, made the house nice for you when you've arrived, when you've come home. Or, Dad, I've made the house nice for you. I've decided to do a bit of a clear up. I threw that thing away. You know that dusty old hard drive? It's out of date now. It looks old. I've got rid of it. Oh, God. It's making my skin crawl.
And do you know what? You've mentioned this before, and I want to mention this now. For anybody who's listening, just the difference between $1 million and $1 billion. Because people will go, oh, a millionaire, you must be nearly a billionaire now. Mm-hmm. The difference between $1 million and $1 billion. And I've got a little fact here. And the fact is this. The difference between $1 million and $1 billion, right?
Is it like 1 grain of rice is like 100 grams?
Shut up. Let me tell me fact. Don't start jumping on me facts. It's nothing to do with rice, right?
Is it 1 grain of sugar?
Piss right off. Let me tell you. Please, people are waiting now. People have stopped the car. They've pulled over. They've stopped running. They've stopped jogging.
Imagine that.
They've just
a big
ready.
pile up on the M6.
They're waiting for my
Sorry,
fact.
I needed to hear Will's fact about £1 billion.
You need to concentrate. So, 1 million seconds is 11 days. right? 1 million seconds is 11 days. 1 billion seconds is 31 years.
Yeah. It's
just let that sink in.
We say millionaires and billionaires like it's the same thing, but it's
1 million
there's
seconds.
so much distance between the two.
To take this home to your wife or your daughter or your husband or whatever, 1 million seconds is 11 days. 1 billion seconds is 31 years. Yeah. That's the difference between $1 million and $1 billion. Yeah. And if he's got $500 million stuck on a landfill site,
yeah,
I'm sorry.
I would not leave. The grain of rice thing. I saw somebody do a video about this, and it's another illustration. It's like, and it's something like, and I can't remember it exactly. So, but like 1 grain of rice, if you call that 100 grand,
Yeah.
And then like a billion is like a ton of rice, like something ridiculous.
I prefer mine, but
ridiculous.
Mine's
No,
a bit
actually, I
clearer.
thought I don't know. I think the rice.
No
is
one,
better.
no one knows
No, I
rice.
think
Rice falls
no
on
one
the
knows
floor.
rice. No one's ever seen rice.
Yeah,
no one knows
rice-
what a grain of rice looks like.
This is another thing that pisses me off as well.
Oh, yeah, go on.
When people open rice, don't stick it back down. You open
Oh
your cupboard
my
and it
god, I
pours
can't
it.
bear it.
Stick it down. Stick it down.
So that
now.
when I get it out of the fucking cupboard, I don't end up wearing it.
How many times have I gone? I get the rice.
Yeah, 100%.
Somebody has not taped it. It comes with the sticky bit. Take it
They've
off.
made it as easy as they can.
Yeah, oh no. I'll leave it open for when Will comes in the cupboard.
Does your missus, does she, so whenever I open rice or sugar or everything, I get a little pair of scissors and I open it really carefully and I cut a little corner off the end so I can seal it back up again. Everyone else I've ever lived with, housemates, girlfriends, everything, they're like that. Like they're opening a packet of crisps up badly. It goes everywhere and then they go, that'll be fine. I can't be dealing with it.
I do that a bit as well, yeah.
Oh, of course
I don't
you do.
use scissors. I use brute strength on everything. And I open things upside down. I do that. I get told for that. I know it does my.
I saw somebody on the tube the other day eating a packet of crisps upside down. And honestly, I can't, like, I had an actual literal dream about it, a nightmare about it. It bothered me.
It kills me.
so
kills
much.
Michelle and the kids hate me for it. If I open a packet of crisps, do you want to get the big bag of crisps? I'll get some crisps. Watching a film or something, and they'll go, Dad, you've opened it upside down. It's like, it doesn't matter. It tastes the same.
Are you joking? I can't. You're a disgusting human being. I can't. And the thing is, I'm not even weird about food, but that sets my teeth on edge.
Yeah.
How can you eat a packet of crisps? I know it tastes the same. I know it makes no difference. But how everything's wrong. You're what's wrong with the world.
Right, sorry.
That's
Do you know what it is?
disgusting.
I don't look. I just open them. I don't look. That's the problem. If I do look, then I'll put it the right way. Back to this fella on the landfill site.
Well, I want to know about Bitcoin. Like,
How far would you go?
$500 billion worth of Bitcoin. Like, how does
8,000 bitcoins.
how
yeah.
does
And that
Bitcoin
was valued at
even
that,
work?
so.
Like cryptocurrency.
I'm not of the crypto mind. I really am not. I had to go at it once, and do you know what? I actually made money. I just didn't know how to take it out. I was like, look at all the money I've got. Well, how do I make it into money?
Just throw it into a landfill.
I just watched it disappear.
So
Just went down.
So
I didn't know how to take it out.
like mine? Did you mine for Bitcoin or did you?
What? How do you mine for Bitcoin? What, did they put a little helmet on? What? Hi ho! So what I'm doing, is it? I'm off to work, love, with my little tool.
Right. So
No, I didn't mine for it.
Okay.
I joined. There was just somebody who was starting a new coin, so I got behind it, and then it went good, then went crap.
it soared and then tanked.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
soared. Everyone sold the shares and then it tanked.
Yeah, and I didn't know how to
old-
take mine
the old
out.
pump and
I
dump.
just didn't
So
know.
you just tanked with
I
everyone
just
else.
dumped. But that's the thing is, don't. This is a key to anything in life. Don't get involved unless you know what you're doing. And I didn't lose much money. I just put a little bit in. But the main thing is I didn't know enough about it, and I can't be involved in something unless I know enough about it. Don't stay in your lane when it comes to making money.
What do you know about?
I know some things.
Go on. What, do you know? What things do you get involved in that you know about?
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know. What's your
I have
area?
investments here and there.
What's your area of expertise?
What?
What's your area of expertise?
Being creative. I shake trees. That's what I do. I'm a tree shaker.
Well, how do you make money out of that?
Well,
You're just walking outside
I
down,
have ideas.
down Camden High Street.
No, not physically.
Oh, not literally. All
No,
right,
not
okay,
literally.
right.
I'll go for a walk and I'll have loads of ideas in my head and I'll think, right, how can I make that happen? And then I'll make phone calls to try and make that happen. And then I'll set things in motion and then see what comes back. And it's my Monday thing. It's what everyone should do. It's like, especially if you're self-employed like us and you're a creative, is... I think, well, I've got that covered, so I'll think, how can I get that covered? And how can I open more doors to me? Because if one door closes, I've still got another 5 open. I used to live in one door and live in one lane and walk through the same door, and that was just acting. And now I've changed, so now I have different things, different deals going on, because it makes me sure that the bills are paid.
You're not a businessman. You're a business man.
Yes, man. Listen, it's self-employed. I've got to do the thinking for myself. I've got other people that work with me.
You know the Swift Half that we did about Le Bomb, that app where you bet against your friends?
Yeah.
One of my favourite things about when we went to the pub and we actually met the creators of that app was they were really excited to have us on board and we thought it was a really good app and everything. But you still could not help yourself on several different occasions going, I just want you to know, I had this idea before you had it. I had this same fucking idea. I did have the idea, and my idea was better than yours.
It was
and
called,
my name was better than Le Bon.
what was
This
it
is
called?
shite.
Mine was called I Bet You. It's a better name.
Yeah, but the thing
It
is,
does what it says on the tin.
do you remember what they said to that though, which I think is good?
What?
They said that they wanted not to have the word bet in it.
All right. So what they did is change the name. and still rob my idea.
Well, they bothered to take your idea. Well, who did you tell that idea to?
Somebody. I
Too
don't
many
know.
people.
Yeah, exactly. I do
You
it a lot.
blabbed. You blabbed.
I've got loose lips. What did loose lips do? Sink ships, apparently.
Do you make money out of that?
No, I've just made it up now. No, I haven't. I've heard it before. But listen, back to this guy at the landfill.
Sorry, I'm just putting some lip balm on.
Oh, for God's sake, you and your toenails, now you're putting lippy on. What's happened?
Hold on. Wait. Do I look good?
My God, what is going on? No wonder we haven't got a beer sponsor.
I'm just putting... Maybe we'll get a lipstick sponsor.
Piss off!
Go on.
It's like having Lily Savage opposite me.
So go on. Back to this half a billion
Yeah,
Bitcoin.
I'm just feel for him because he's obviously at a battle
Oh,
now.
he's gutted. I'm gutted.
And I would actually, do you know, like that bloke we mentioned who's camped out at the side of Loch Ness looking for Nessie? I'd be just sat there, just waiting for my moment.
What moment? Just going, there's no one here under cover of darkness fighting against the rats.
I
and
would
seagulls.
employ many people to go through it.
Well, it's like you said, $500 million. Like, that's a lot of money. You could spend...
But you've got to find it.
You could
what if you
spend-
don't find it?
Well,
and you spend £1 million trying to find it and you don't find it?
I was going to say...
Then you're £1 million
I was
in
gonna
debt.
say
You're worse off than you were before.
Yeah, because you could spend 20 million trying to pay people to find it, but you can only pay them if you find it. That's the problem. What you're going to do? Get out a bank loan and go, honestly, it'll be fine.
Yeah, yeah. Do you know?
Oh, I hope he finds it.
Not to this level, but this happened to my sister's sister and apparently they were away in Dubai.
Your
it was
sister's sister. Wouldn't that also be your sister?
No, my sister-in-law.
Right.
No, my wife's sister. Oh, sorry. My wife's sister. We get there. They were all in Dubai.
So my brother's sister,
Like, bollocks, just
who's also my sister.
shut up. I haven't got a brother. Listen, my wife's sister. So they're all in Dubai, right? And I wasn't there. It was years ago. And they were playing volleyball. And her sister had quite an expensive, I think it was her engagement ring. And when they were playing volleyball, it came off in the sand, right?
Oh, no.
Do you know what they did?
What?
Left it.
Why? What do you mean? What?
They said, we couldn't find it, so we left.
What?
I said, did anyone get a metal detector? They went, no.
Did you a metal dick?
No, metal
You
detector.
said, did anyone get a metal dick?
Metal detector.
How was that going to find it?
Metal detector.
It's your new teeth.
No, I was
Terminator's coming
I
trying to find
said
it.
I would have not have left that bit of... I'd have gone, stay there.
I'd still be there now. Everybody sit down and do not move and just like
They said
search
we
the
looked
area
for it,
around
but we couldn't find it. I said, first thing you do is go, I'm standing here because I know where it is. Go and get a metal detector. If no one's got one, go and buy one.
Yeah.
Right? There was an expensive ring. And then just go over the sand. They left it. I was like, man.
No, I couldn't have that.
And it's the same with this. I just couldn't leave it knowing it's there.
I'd be camped out at the side of that landfill.
Yeah, well,
If it took me the next 100 years.
I hope he gets it if it's there, but I hope he it turns out all right.
What's
for
he
him.
called? James Howells, did you say?
Let me just find his thing. You've asked me now, and I've come off it. Sorry, mate. Just talk amongst yourselves, everyone. Where is it gone? Balls. Don't know where I've put it. Hey, James Howells. You got it right. Yeah, James Howells. James, we're on your side,
James,
mate.
we're on your side, mate.
And listen,
I hope
with
it
this
works out.
support,
That's awful.
With the support, if you
hopefully
do find
this will
it,
change everything. And if you do
if
find
you do
it,
find
yeah.
it, it's because of us.
Just remember-
Newport Council, help
yeah.
him. Let him.
Boo, Newport Council. You should help him. Imagine if he makes a huge donation to the council.
Imagine if he makes a huge donation to this pod and it sponsors us.
No, we're not doing it for that reason.
Oh, right. Are we not?
Newport
Oh,
Council,
I
get
don't give a
behind
shit
him.
then.
Get behind him. He could make a huge donation to council. He could really, really help out. With that kind of money, he could really, really help out Newport. And listen, if he sees it in his heart because he likes our support,
Yes.
to just do, I mean, what?
A million each?
Just 2% is all we want. It's not much.
Yeah, I can't wait. My brain's good, but not that good. Don't know what that is, but that'll do us, James. Good luck in your plight for
500
your...
million. What? That's 10 million.
That'll do.
Yeah.
I'd be happy with one.
Yeah.
One will do.
Well, all right. You take one and I'll take the 2%.
No, it's all right. We'll split it. 5 billion each.
All right.
All right, listen.
All right.
Take care. That was your Swift half.
There it is.
Enjoy the rest of your Friday. And hey, enjoy your weekend in a bit.